It's a game we all anticipate. We are all excited about it. But if there is one player who should take it, run away with it, and write his own history with it, he's called Bryan Mbeumo. Mbeumo's derby is what I'm going to give this game going forward. Why? Because everything for me points to Mbeumo showing himself present now officially as a marquee player for Manchester United, as a legend in the making. You only do such on such nights, such evenings, such games. The Manchester derby at the Etihad, it never gets better than that. My name is Webb. Like, share, and subscribe. And here I am to talk about this big game of ours, but also to remind you that for only 39k, you will watch it and so many other games, including the Saudi Pro League on DSTV, guys. We've got to enjoy football. Wherever it is DSTV is saying, we'll fetch it for you. You watch it in the comfort of your house, in the best possible quality, in the cheapest possible way. Honestly, enjoy it. Come enjoy the internet as well. As you do watch and enjoy the football talk and everything, you'll be bringing in and generating money for yourself somewhere online here on the internet. Come and learn how it's done, and now using artificial intelligence. That's a class I'm excited to have with you. Now, what's happening? So Bryan Mbeumo for me is the guy I've been thinking, because he's a guarantee unless he's injured, which isn't the case, at least if yesterday's press conference is anything to go by, unless it came out in between now and then or something abnormal happened. But all factors constant, Mbeumo is one of those guaranteed starters. You see the way it's guaranteed Bruno will start. I think Mbeumo as well, it's guaranteed he will start that game. Now, he's the marquee player. He's the marquee signing of this summer. Summer has just ended. This is the biggest Man United game. Forget about the Arsenal game. The Arsenal game was a little too early on everyone. But this is the proper first big test for Embumo as a Manchester United player. He's fit now. He has got a couple of games and minutes both for club and country. He has now picked up his form and fitness. There is nothing as an excuse for Embumo. Now, if there is no Cunha, the other marquee signing, who would be blocking his way? There is, I know there is Senny Lamens and all, who is not even going to be playing. But there is talk of Bayindil. That's not big talk for anyone now. I think the stage is perfect. We're not even sure if Shesko will start. I feel the stage is perfect for Mbeumo to start writing his history at Man United, because scoring against the big teams in the big games, especially in their yard, is always, that's what football is about. If you score against Man City, you are a new signing for Man United in such a terrible, difficult time. There is a lot of hope and expectation in you. You get an opportunity to destroy Man City like this. If you do it, trust the other opponent that will come your way will be a walk in the park, because you've damaged the biggest rival in their own den. It's a thing of confidence. When you score against the big clubs, it gives you confidence. Those are the things players like Didier Drogba, Rodolph, that ability to score almost every time they face Man United. Mo Salah, every time he faces City or whatever, he's scoring against all these opponents, I think including United. If you score against the big teams, it's going to be easy for you against the smaller teams, and they are more than the big teams. So your confidence is going to be bullying to everyone. So if you're a new signing, if you are Bryan Mbeumo, it never gets bigger than scoring against City in your first game in their yard. And imagine if Mbeumo is man of the match, United wins, he has scored a goal and assisted the other. He has been all over dancing around City like a salsa dancer. Trust me, any opponent, Chelsea, be it Chelsea or whoever they face going forward, will be easy for him. His mentality will be of the swagger of a killer. And that's what you bounce off, because the talent is there. We know the talent. Mbeumo's talent cannot be questioned. There's no test he needs now for us to know his talent. It's just the confidence in him. So this Manchester derby for me is a big time opportunity. That's why, one of the reasons why Marcus Rashford got that huge contract that up to now Man United is struggling to disentangle from, is because Rashford was scoring against the big teams, against Man City. He scored against Man City for fun. That's why when he went against these other opponents, when he was at his peak, he was just dancing around them. When you score against the big teams, if you're a big player, it gives you that confidence, which certainly just helps you going forward. So for me, I look at this derby as an opportunity. There is not a lot of disruptions for Mbeumo to do his thing and run away with this game and write his history as a Man United player. And I think it's possible because his unpredictable style and nature is exactly what makes him unplayable. I wrote an article uh, in the Daily Monitor, one of the newspapers. Of course, now this I wrote as a Man United fan. It's one of the dailies in Uganda. I wrote an article. You can go, look out for it about this game, sort of previewing the game. Yeah, previewing this derby as a fan, mainly from a fan's perspective. Mainly, it's not really so deep in analysis. It's a fan's perspective. Okay, shouldn't be. But the thing is, for me, if if you look at that, if you look at that article, one of the things I do, you can look out for it and perhaps read. One of the things I think dwelt on mostly is the unpredictable nature of our attack, of our forwards, and it's sad that Cunha will not be there at all. I was hoping maybe by the time I wrote that, I was hoping that maybe he could be there because I had a slim hope, a faint hope that he would be there. That's the article. You can look out for it in the Daily Monitor. Of course, you can look out for that article. But the thing for me is, if Mbeumo runs away with this opportunity, looks at this game as an opportunity, but also for Amorim, look at it as an opportunity to test your ability to use the depth that seems to be there in this team. Because if you don't have Dalot, who is mostly in such games, you expect Dalot to start. If there's not Dalot, the Mount and Cunha, it means it's an opportunity for the other second fiddles to come in and step up. But all that, how good they will look, is all based on how you as the manager believes in them and how you deploy them. Now we want to see against such a tough opponent, how good will Amorim play with his Zaxis, all these players who are not really ordinary stars, like Kobe Mainos, the backups who should be stepping up now to deliver the W. So it's quite an interesting one. So, but for me, whichever way you look at it, Bryan Embumo should be the guy to watch. I think he can stretch that City midfield and defense proper. Him by himself, by the way, he won't need to have the pace of Cunha next to him or whoever. I think he can properly, single-handedly stretch them, and of course with Ahmad flying close and maybe Bruno and whoever will be close to him, I think he'll give himself a chance to do something magical. But internet money does not take magic to earn. It's doing little small things with your phone and data, but those small things will convert into cash for you. Come and learn how that's done if you don't know how it's done as we count down to the derby, the Manchester derby. Can't wait for it.